It was a special week actually. It was I had a lot of experience every day, and the atmosphere was a little bit different than to the normal tournaments, and also you play for your country and the team is a little bit bigger, you're going back to the village, so it was really special. And and actually of course, I mean, the final was a good final from both of us, and she played an unbelievable match. I think one of her best matches in her career for sure. But still, I mean, I had a great week. I won a medal. That was my goal before I go to Rio. And it was a really special week for me. You know, actually, I was planning for sure to go to Rio, and that was in my schedule. And I mean, that was my second Olympics, and it was for sure a little bit mentally, but also a lot of experience, which I think will help me also for my next challenges and for the next years.
Did you get to meet any other athletes or attend any events at all?
Actually, no, because we had a really tight schedule, and because of the weather as well. It was windy, it was raining, and so that's why I was playing actually every day. And also my arriving, it was a little bit complicated there, so it was 3 days after Montreal, so I had no chance to go to any sports, but I went on Sunday to the Crystal Statue, so that was for me really nice to go there.
What was your travel like getting here?
Easier, much easier. I think that going to Rio, that was my worst trip ever I had. So here it was just easy with one stop and everything on time, no delays, no cancels. So it was fine.
And do you have a chance to overtake Serena for the #1 ranking in this tournament? Can you just talk about that? And
what can I say? I mean, it's still a long way to go to this, and I'm really not thinking about this. I heard about that yesterday, somebody told me, but still, I mean, I'm trying to not listen about this, because I'm here to playing every single match, and when the day will come and really I can be one day the #1, it's amazing, but I have still a long, tough way to go there.
Is that
Of course, I mean, every player, I think, it's dreaming about Grand Slams, being the #1 in the world, but I mean, I will give everything to reach maybe this goal as well, but like I said, it's still step by step, and let's see.
Does it seem a little crazy that a year ago, coming into this tournament, I mean, it was not even, for anyone, Serena was so far ahead of everyone else?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I mean, I remember when I arrived yesterday, I mean, 1 year ago I was a little bit far, I mean, I was still in the top 10, but a lot of things changed in this year, so it's a little bit crazy, but it's a great feeling. I mean, just so many positive things change, and I'm really trying to enjoy every single moment now.
With those positive changes, you won the Australian Open, you made the Wimbledon final, you have an Olympic silver medal now. Does that change the way you view your career? Have you had to have a conversation with yourself and say, well, you know, what are my goals now? Do you have to reevaluate things?
I think my goals are still the same, you know, to playing my best tennis, and that was my goal also when I played my final. I mean, I'm not losing a gold medal, I won my silver one because she played a great match, and my goals are still the same, to going out to try and playing good tennis. And of course, I mean, I will try to play in the biggest tournaments as well, really well. That was my goal before this year, in the beginning of this year, and it's a lot of things change, and when I looking back right now, I mean, that's one of my best years in my career, and it's not over yet. So let's see what the next few weeks will show, and then I will think more after the year.
Okay.
How has life changed for you at home after winning your major back in Germany?
Of course, it changed a little bit. I mean, a lot of more people recognize me, and also tennis, it's growing up again. I mean, a lot of people watching also the Olympics, my final, my semi-final, and it's nice to see that also the athletes is watching tennis and recognize me, and they are coming to me and taking pictures and whatever, and that's nice to see that the people are loving tennis, looking and watching us how we are playing, and also trying to take the racket in the hand and playing.
Let me get back to Germany just for 1 minute. How has your incredible year between the silver medal and the Australian Open trophy, how has that helped your tennis academy, the enthusiasm in your tennis academy?
I mean, they are watching all my matches, and I know that they are really happy for me, and it's nice when I'm going back. There are a lot of young players coming, and I'm trying to hitting with them also a few balls, so that's what I love to do besides the tennis court. When I'm going back home or have time on court with the young players, just sitting a little bit, talking with them. So this is what I really love to do, and also show them, or sharing my experience.
That you saw in sports that they're playing.
I mean, at the end, everybody of us, we are like trying to compete against others, and this is actually the same, you know, and they are also practicing really hard like us. So this is actually the same, but for them, for us, we have every week like tournaments, and we can go out there trying our best. And for a lot of sports, they have only like the Olympics or like 2-3 other really big events where they have to be ready. And I think that's the challenge for them. And it was for me really, really nice and a lot of experience to talk with the athletes to see how their preparation is, and how they are focusing, and how they getting there, and also the mental thing. It's really important for everybody. So it was really, it was a really good experience for me to talk and to be with them the whole week.
But following up on that, you don't know of any other sport that you have to be out there for 2.5 hours. It's all you, no team. Is there anything else like that you can compare in athletics?
I don't know. I mean, I was talking also about my sports, you know,
Right.
and so that's why it was really, it was interested to talk to them, and also to talk about my sport and my experience. And it was, all sports are different, you know, all are different, but at the end you have to be really strong mentally, and to have the patience for this what you are doing, and that's the same in every sport. I think that when we go out there, we can play like for 3 hours or for 4 hours or whatever, and this is, and we are alone there, like you said. I mean, we are alone there, and the other sports, it's more like sometimes a team, or when you go for swim, you have just 2-3 minutes, and that's it. So that was a little bit different for us when I talk to them. So that's a little bit.
Angie,
Last one, really.
I'd like to know, do you do anything special or in particular to work on mental strength?
Yes, I mean, I'm trying to being also mentally strong, and to speaking with a lot of people as well, and taking a lot of experience, because I think that when you have a lot of experience from the last years, and with up and downs, you learn a lot, and you have to learn from matches you lose and matches you win. So and you have to have like people around you, they know the feeling when you are in this situation. So this is for me also really important, to have people like this.